Hey, how's it going? This is American English with this guy. I'm this guy. My name is Brent. I've been an English teacher in the United States for 20 years, and the goal of this channel is to help you improve your English. And the goal of this video is to help you understand how the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she was a Supreme Court justice. I did make a video about the Supreme Court or the judicial branch of the United States. I will leave that link in the description below if you want to know more about how the Supreme Court works. But if you know a little bit about the Supreme Court, I would like to tell you how the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg will impact presidential election and also the possibility of abortion becoming illegal in this country. I'm not sure if her death was big news around the world, but it was definitely big news in this country. I know that most people have subscribed to this channel to learn English, but the video I did last week on the US government did fairly well, so I am testing the waters with a video like this. And when we say testing the waters in English, it just means we're trying something out. Just like if you were to take a bath, you might only dip your finger into the water to test it, to see if it's too hot or too cold before you put your whole body in. Well, with a video like this, I'm just testing it out to see if you would like a video like this, even though you're probably watching this channel mostly to learn English. But as other people have said in the comments of that last video, it might help if you want to become a US citizen, if you know a little bit more about the US government. Some people said that they like anything American, anything to do with the United States. So I'll make this video. If it does well, maybe I'll make some more. If you really like this type of video though, you can become a channel member for just 99 cents a month, or maybe just join 1 month. There are at least 3 more videos up there about the American government. So last night, Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away at age 87, I believe she was. And she had served on the Supreme Court since 1993. President Bill Clinton had appointed her. Now, with her death, she was a liberal judge. We should talk about that term. So liberal and Democrat are almost the same. And 2 big issues, the mail is getting delivered, 2 big issues for Republicans and Democrats are gun control and abortion. So if somebody is liberal or a Democrat, they are more likely to believe in being pro-choice, which means a woman has the right to choose to terminate a pregnancy, meaning to have an abortion, basically to stop that fetus. Fetus is a term that we use for a little thing before it becomes a baby. And it's not just in humans, but mostly in mammals. I don't want to get too much into science, but a fetus is like the very first little thing that starts growing in a woman's body when she becomes pregnant. And in this country, it has been legal to have an abortion or to terminate the pregnancy since 1973. The Supreme Court ruled that that was legal. Now, President Trump became president in 2016. Since then, he has appointed 2 judges or justices to sit on the Supreme Court. They are more conservative. They are Republicans. So when it comes to abortion, they are more likely to not agree with that. They are more likely to want that to become illegal again. And abortion is one of those very controversial topics. Controversial is a big word, meaning some people feel very strongly one way about it, while other people feel very strongly the other way about it. If something is controversial, you often don't talk about it with friends because it could create an argument. Abortion is one of those topics in the United States. Some people, these are mostly Republicans or conservatives, almost the same thing, they feel strongly that the life of a fetus should be saved and that abortions should be illegal. Now, because of Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death, that means President Trump could possibly, things get a little complicated here, he could possibly appoint another person to the Supreme Court. That would make it so that there were way more conservative judges on the Supreme Court. And it is possible that they could rule that abortion will become illegal in the United States. I hope this is making sense. I'm trying to go slowly and then explain all of the difficult terms that I'm using in English. But when we talk about government, the Supreme Court, the president, it gets a little tricky. Now, I could get even more trickier. Is that a word, trickier? I think it is. This could become a little more tricky. If you know enough information and you want to stop, that's fine. But I'm going to delve a little deeper into this topic. And when we delve a little deeper, it means break it down a little bit more. Maybe it gets a little more complicated. President Obama, we have to go back to 2016. A Supreme Court justice retired, I think. I can't remember. Either retired or passed away. And he could have nominated another person to become a Supreme Court justice. He can't do it alone. He needs the help of the Senate. And President Obama was, probably still is, a Democrat, more liberal. The Senate was majority Republican or conservative, and they still are. So what happened was, before President Obama left office, he could only serve for 8 years. This justice position opened up. The Senate blocked him. They said, no, if you want to appoint another justice, we are going to do it after the election. So he was unable to appoint a more liberal judge or justice for the Supreme Court. We have the same situation now. We have an election for president in just a couple months. That happens in November. President Trump, if he does not get reelected, he will leave office in January. He could appoint someone for the Supreme Court. Now, the Senate, they are from the same party. The majority of people in the Senate are Republicans, so they might allow him to appoint a new justice before he leaves office, even if he doesn't get reelected. And that would tip the balance of the Supreme Court. Again, people who feel that women should have that right to have an abortion are scared because a new person could be on the Supreme Court before the current president, leaves office. Now, if he gets reelected, this is all a moot point. Moot point, meaning it really doesn't matter. He will have 4 years to put another person on the Supreme Court. Or if you ever watch Friends, Joey says a moo point.
The question is, does he like you? Right? Because if he doesn't like you, this is all a moo point. It's like a cow's opinion. You know? It just doesn't matter.
That's wrong. That's wrong. It's a moot point. Moot point, meaning this doesn't even matter. But if Joe Biden gets elected in November, this could get really tricky, really dirty, really ugly. Because, and it might make news around the world, there will be a lot of fighting about getting someone on the Supreme Court before Trump leaves office. And it mostly comes down to that question of abortion. That was a pretty deep topic. If you are a very new English learner, I'm sure this was very difficult. If you're more advanced and you understood most of what I said, congratulations, because that's a pretty tough topic. If you have more questions about this, let me know in the comments. If I need to make a follow-up video about this, I can. But I felt it was necessary to get this video out soon because Ruth Bader Ginsburg, I should have mentioned, she sometimes goes by the name RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG. There's a good documentary about the life of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was certainly one of the first women in her occupation as a lawyer and as a judge. Definitely a big loss for the country. I think I might be able to put in President Trump's reaction to her death last night. I saw it on TikTok.
She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life.
I'll try to, although that's also news that TikTok is getting banned here in the United States. President Trump is supposedly banning it, so you won't be able to download it if you don't have it already. But that's another story. So I hope you enjoy this. I will link a couple other government videos that I've made in the past. I wasn't as comfortable on camera, so they might be trash. But thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.